Hello and welcome back. We have some really eager ships here, and what do they want? To get to Strakarov really, really fast. So I think we need to give them something to deliver to. Thanks for coming back. We are at the end of February, and I can actually, could I slow this down? No, I don't have to. I don't have to at all. One thing that I found out over here, once the container harbor got power, and it only has this wind power plant because that's all I really care about for this guy. It started refueling and everything is fine. This is just intermediate power that we need there. So that's great, no problem. The other thing, this guy simply doesn't work because my warehouse export is already full. Okay, not surprising there. But that translates to all the containers are here and they can't do anything because the internal storage is full, so everyone that comes in here, every truck that would come in here is cannot drop anything off, and so they bring it to the harbor ship. But that's not helpful because the stuff that we have stored in here, if you look, it's just stuff that we don't actually care about and we don't honestly produce. So that's an oversight on when I built the containers. Just for a little while, I think we were producing something, and let's see where it is. Let's see if I still do that. Yep, they can still bring mechanical components in here. I don't want that anymore at all. That's better. The rest can stay what it is. Down here, we don't allow any mechanical components. It should be better. Electronic components, also, I would like to turn that off. But what I want to do is build an overflow for everything that we have, and hopefully, just hopefully, looks like we're pretty close to this one. Hopefully we can get that assigned and ready to go and actually move things around, because we have some mechanical components here that should help for a while, and we bring these in by helicopter. That's nice. But the rest we still need, so I'm going to just add a third warehouse here that will just grab the electronic components and mechanical components from here. And at some point, electronics, we can increase you a little bit, but everything is full. We just have to bring it to other places. There is also an option of just getting a big modded warehouse to put that somewhere here and just bring everything that the city needs, and everything that doesn't fit in the city here we just export via truck to the border. Maybe that's something I'm going to do. I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be honest, but it's an option. It's definitely an option. We completed these, and before I get started too much, I'm going to jump over here because we have a lot more planes. I have them all set up to the same route, but we have a lot more planes going on, and I made one mistake. This guy, the small distribution office, I built that over here, and I'm not even using it because I'm an idiot. Why am I the idiot? Because there's a fuel tank right here that we are delivering to with a train. So there's no reason why we can't just use this one to bring everything to the area up here. So let's do that. All I want is a couple oil tanks that look appropriate for the area. I don't want the biggest ones in this case. 4 tons feels a little low, but we can make that work. This one feels right. 11 tons versus 12. I haven't used this one before. Give me 3 of those, please and thank you. Load, adjust fuel from there. Perfect. Pretty easy. We could set these up. I'm going to do that because I don't like that guy just going back and forth all the time. Then bring fuel there, bring fuel here. Obviously bring fuel to all the guys up here. We're going to move that one lonely fuel tank out to this guy. And then there's a fuel station right there. All of you need to get unloaded. Good, good, good. That looks good. That looks good. Everything is fine. And that's it. Now we should be set. Get me that long... There it is. You, come here. You work here now. We're done with you. You're no longer required. And then because we're nice, let's set this to 70%. Doesn't have to be full, but this should keep everything relatively busy, and that is nice. Another thing that I had to change here at the airport, and I looked at that for a little while, is interesting. all my tourists are sick. I really don't know why. I've never seen that. That is impressive. I'm going to assume it was just winter and there's no heat here, so every single tourist got sick in the end. That's probably something I could fix some other time. Not today, though. Not today at all. The other thing that I turned off, I'm no longer assigning them to go back and forth. I use this bus to bring people over to either side. And honestly, this is... Ooh, I should change this. This one should only do a load and unload, because the transfer functionality doesn't work perfectly if you want to load and unload in the same location. What I have to do is go out here and actually assign them to one just load and one just do the opposite of that. So there's actually a time frame in between where people are in one station or the other. Otherwise, with the transfer, you only drop off. What am I saying? You drop off and you pick up right away, and that is potentially the same people that get dropped off again. Where's the other guy? Give me the other bus route. Oh, that's a bad one. Use this one instead. There should be one more bus route in here. This one looks good, I'm assuming. Oh, you haven't started yet. Got it. Aw, stop doing that. I'm selecting this to do something to it, and I want to click clear the other window so I don't have to do something really weird. Anyways, this looks fine. This one's going to airport in, so this one's just the opposite. So you're going to load here, and you're going to unload here at the airport. It's still transfer functionality, so they actually stay inside the thingies, and that looks good. This one looks like you still think that you're yellow, but you really aren't, so we'll just change that. Now Chipotle, this one's unload. This is the same one. Okay, got myself confused there, but that should work. Just getting these guys moved back and forth, and that should be fine. I'm not sure why nobody's in there, but I think we'll be okay. The one thing I had to really fix was these dispatchers weren't actually available most of the time. Now, we're getting some people in now. Yeah, this was the other problem. We didn't have enough workers waiting here, but I think we may be able to fix that now, somehow. Because all I need is just enough workers there, and we are getting them in usually with these. So, see, 300 workers are coming in with that train. They just have to actually stay here. See? That's better. And this guy's only... Are you only unloading? Yeah. It's unloading everyone. Now we have enough workers here to do something. And I'm actually going to specify these to walk in between here, just the workers. That is only so that I always have workers available here, but I don't want the tourists going back and forth all the time. See the airplanes? Yep, there's one. There's another one. Beautiful. Yeah. There's more or less moving people around, I think. Did I even set them up right? Yeah, I did both. But it looks like the airport terminal, you are not transferring. Let's say transfer here. That may be a problem. May not be, but may be a problem. But that's what we're going to do now. Okay. Cool. Everything over here is fine. We are just a couple minutes in, I hope, because I don't think my recording started when I think it did. What I really want to do is start this area. Why is this guy not done yet? Get this guy done. Number 5, go out here, get that one fueled up. It probably needs some power and other things as well. And we're going to take care of that. Let me just check how much are we currently working on. 2 things. Really nothing. Okay. That tells me I can start working on this, on one of these pieces. So let's just go 1/2 here. Get all of those worked up, and then we can worry about nuclear fuel next time. I know where it is. I just have to get it out of the ground. So we can start on our capital city. And there's a lot of things. There are a lot of things that we need. First, we will definitely need, and let's see, I don't think I have... Yeah, I want everything on, because we're going to use a couple different things. I didn't download anything new yet, but it's probably going to be necessary at some point. The first thing I want is plan for the kindergartens. Do we have a big one? Yes. Small kindergarten, 15 versus 10, so it's a little bigger. 8. I'm looking at the maximum number of workers because that really translates to how many kids you can have there. 4 to 60, 100 to 10, and 15. Yes, this is a good one. And it doesn't have a road connection. That is honestly a good thing. But I'm going to plop one of these in the center of every living area for now. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I choose to because it feels like the right thing to do. This one's probably going to use 2 of these. Okay, got that taken care of. Wonderful. Schools. Schools, I am more inclined to put them near the road somewhere. Not necessarily on the main road, but near the road, because we're going to use bus stations to get school children out here. So put one there. Put one here. Probably put one out here if we can. Saw something. There we go. Yep, we're gonna connect the nice roads to them right away because that's way more fun. Come on, there you go. Put one there, and then I would think probably one more. Sure. That is fine. And we're gonna start constructing things first, and then I will upgrade all the roads to trolley bus roads. Jakarov, I want to click you. There you go. I don't want statistics. I want to turn off moving in here. I want this. Is this just available when you have a building actually planned in that area? Very interesting. It wouldn't surprise me, but very interesting. I think this looks funky. Let's take that away. Cool. What else do we need right away? Yeah, we're going to do all the infrastructure first. I think orphanages make sense in this case, so let's pop a couple in. Just like 2. It's something that you have to account for and like actually use in a functioning city, so that's why I want to have them. I don't think you actually need them because they will fill in from all over the city, so you don't have to spread them out in all places. Hospitals? Yeah, we need those. Let's give you 2 pretty good central locations. Flip this one. Yep, so you look on the right side. That is good. 2 are hopefully enough. Fire stations. Wow, I was going to say I should have at least a couple fire stations. This one's the big one with 100 workers. Yeah. I want, honestly, just 1 in the center of the city, and I hope that this is going to be just vehicles. We're not going to use any helicopters on these, and it's a mod, so I don't think the helicopters even work. But I don't want more than 1 fire station because it should be able to cover everything in this area. It wouldn't cover the airport here, but ideally I would like to put a different fire station out there. So that should be good. I don't see a reason why we can't have a school, like a university, somewhere in here. So let's see, can we fit you? Relatively central. Yeah. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying to give myself just enough space that I don't have to cram things later on. The buildings will be a little more cramped, but overall I would like to have a bigger flowing city than something that's a little cramped and just like in place. We'll see how well that works. I'm not sure yet. But that should go there. Secret police makes sense, but I think putting it next to the orphanage makes as much sense as anything else. Can we build you? There you go. That's a spirit. Cool. Yes, and we are going to use the helicopters from the main island just to speed up things just a little bit more. So we have all that. 1 university is totally enough. You don't actually need anything. City Hall feels like it's very required and may as well just put it across from the university because reasons. I don't know if that really makes sense. Technical services, just spread out a couple throughout the city. We shouldn't have a lot, but not having these may give us real trouble later on with different I mean road connections. Oh, you don't have one here? Oh, come on. Nope, can't do it. So I have to put you a little closer. Might as well put you here then. There you go. Okay. Pollution monitoring station. I know that this corner will be a little polluted, but I'm not that worried about it, honestly. Gotta tell you. Okay, that looks good. Residences. I would like a few different ones, and again, I don't want the packed look. So let's plop a couple of these in, and I very much feel, if I can do these back to back, that would be cool. Kind of back to back. Yeah, it's close enough. If you let me. I am refusing to use bulldozers. It's not happening. Let me just place a couple more things down. I will probably place the bus stops too, and then we add a couple more crossroads and other things that may or may not make sense. Okay, we're getting to the last part here. Let's get a few more Berlin versions. Oh, this one just has road connections. That is bad. As you can see, I am a little bit ignoring the planned nature of Soviet cities because I simply do that a lot. Like, I build the cities a lot to what I need. In this case, the city is just here to prove a point. There's no other need for this city to even exist. So I wanna... I'm just taking a little more freedom than I normally would. Just let's assume this is a city that was built by people that all had their own thought, their own ideas, their own everything, that wanted to build a city in the USSR, but they all came from the NATO side, so they all had their own, you know, their own will and all that stuff. Still, nothing was broken yet. They just came over straight from the border, and the USSR said, "Hey, as long as you give us all of the money, we are fine with that." So that's where we are right now. We're just gonna build until we fill it in a little bit. A lighthouse, interesting. Do you need to build? No, I don't want you to build on water. Oh, you have to be... Cool. Just because it looks interesting, I want to put that there. That is neat. We still need a couple more small buildings. I don't have any shopping opportunities yet. That's something we have to build. I did not add the public transport connections yet. I think that will be a challenge in and of itself. I will probably put them more on the road than anything else, but I don't know yet. I don't know where they fit, but I would like to add monuments and little parks and other things that could look really fun here. Plus, we still need heat. We still need power. We need a lot of things that need to happen here. I am happy to see that most of the roads actually got done already, so that's pretty nice. There's this little piece here, which I actually would like to get into. Let's see, turn off snapping with F4. Come on. There you go. I would like to get in here without getting too high. Actually, it's a little far because I would like to be able to build near the mountain at least. So just a little more and then connect into here. Give me a relatively smooth curve. That should be fine. Yep, you can build that. So this should work pretty nice. And as you can see, there's going to be a lot of problems. Yeah, let's go with that. Problems that we have to address. But I do hope we can do all of that. Where do I want my shopping district? Honestly, I feel right here is the best place. Because with the shopping, I would like... Don't crash. I was stuttering there a little bit. I would like the shopping district in a place where I can actually add a warehouse to it. Normally, I don't add warehouses. I care about them, but they're not something that I really, really want. But in this case, I would actually really like a warehouse connection. Did you always only have one warehouse connection on that side? That doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. Okay. Okay, if that is the case, we just have to pull you out further this way. Okay. Get you a warehouse on there. I would like to supply this whole... honestly, this is fine. I would like to add supply this whole city with one shopping center. Which means, let's keep it around 5 to 10,000. I did not count how many people we have so far. But if I go way beyond that, I think 10,000 are probably fine. If I go way beyond that, we will probably have a problem with supply and demand and all that stuff. And that's just not going to end pretty. Let's not go there. I would like... Oh, this should work. Yes. There you go. Good enough spot because we will add a road connection here. Yep. We will add a gravel path connection here because it's just supply route. This is technically just supply, so let's pop that in there. Get all of this assigned. Now, let's think about bus connection. Right here seems like a perfect spot for that, so let's do that. Where are our stations? There we go. Trolley bus. Yes, you. I would like you right in between these guys. Don't make it complicated. Try to be relatively straight. Also connected. I don't know why it doesn't want to connect. That's a little rude. but you can go in there. Yep, just like that. Wasn't complicated in the first place. Get you there. That should be fine. Probably add another one right here. Yes, this is something you could have totally done at the beginning, but honestly, I wasn't really sure what we're going to use yet for transport. If you go out there, and now I have to be a little careful with what road connections I sever, because it would be nice if I don't break everything. But I think I want to do just a straight line up and down here that gets us all the citizens from these places. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Just lost you. Gets us all the citizens from these places, but I want to see if I find a station that is already a trolleybus station that I can use as a transfer station. That would be really cool. Survey says not really. We have this one. And then we have, I think that's it. Now the others say that they are trolleybus connected, so yeah. You don't really have a real choice. I would really like a big bus connection, but if I do this, we're gonna need a lot of fuel to move them around, which is that's not the end of the world, let's be honest. I would just like a way to only use one type of station to move people around. Doesn't look like that's gonna be a real option. Okay, so trolleybus stops it is. Put one at the end here. This is gonna be a transfer location, which trolleybuses kind of ignore one-way roads, but kind of not, so why don't we do this? No, there is no one-way road for trolleybuses, so what I was just planning on is completely worthless and senseless and useless, and don't do that. We're just going to use this as a transfer station, where only the middle one will pick up and everyone else will drop off. Same thing on this side, middle one. Oh, come on, game. There you go. Middle one will drop off and the rest will pick up. That is fine. I would say there needs to be another one right here. Yeah, we want to cover enough, but also reasonable enough. And again, now with the transfer functionality, I feel like we can get everything taken care of the way we have to. There's a road connection out there, so I'm not worried about this too much. And honestly, all of this will be produced or constructed really, really quickly, and even if it doesn't, I have to still upgrade all the roads that will be trolleybuses, and I'm not going to upgrade any more than I absolutely have to. So that one can go there. That should be good. Give you one in the center here. Yes, there is a truck on there. Move it. Move it, truck. Move it. Move it faster. Get away. There you go. Have you here, connect you here, and if you see a lot of question marks, that's just because, and I don't see one yet, but that will just be because I removed connections that existed before and now they don't know what to do. And that's okay. So that side is good. I think we will definitely want one on the outside here, so I get these two prepared right away. This may be boring, but it also gives me a chance to see where our path should run later on. Because honestly, I don't know yet. Because there's one more path that I don't really have mapped out yet, which is getting to the airport. I believe that's a tram. Possibly a tram from near this station that just runs out around the mountain and then makes it up to the airport, but I don't know yet. It could be a lot of different things. I have not decided yet, and that's why it's still an open question. So you go around here, you go there. I would say probably in between here, there may be a really good spot for you. Let's use that. When I say in between here, I'm talking about this guy. Sorry, house, you're in the way. We will have more than enough housing for all of this because we don't need any jobs. But this one can come in here and then have one more. Okay, that's fine. Have one more here. And then have you come out this way. And that, I think, will cover 90% of the city. Let's see. The only thing we aren't covering is this one and this one. And I think we can add a pretty easy connection there. Get out of there. Put one here. Put one here. Good. Also put the same around the same location. And I think it will be fine if we use gravel paths. But I may be wrong. It's possible. I've been wrong before. Put one of you here. put one of you here, then one here, and one here. What I'm imagining is a lot of buses. There will be a lot of buses riding around here. And if I turn off this F2, you can actually see a little bit more of what I want to show you. You can see my mouse cursor. I'm not a big fan that G now removes everything, but there's going to be one path. And actually, this feels like you can go around here, just because of where you're going to connect to. There's going to be one path straight down the middle. We set that with transfers at the ends. Okay, there's going to be one center line that just runs in a circle both ways, where this one and this one is going to be a transfer station. Then there's another one that connects from here, out here on the outside, and again, the middle ones are the transfer stations, but also the middle pieces of that line. Then the other one runs first out, and then in here, and then this one's a transfer station again, out here and here. And that means everyone should be connected to something that they care about, but the middle line is most likely going to be the most busy, simply because this area here in the middle has the most useful connections that they all care about. And honestly, I think that's great. So let's look at tram lines that we can throw in here. I don't want a cargo station. I don't want a cargo station. Where is citizens? There we go. I would like something appropriate. I don't know if this is really appropriate. It's too long for everything that I want to do, and it's just an airport that we want to connect here. I don't feel... I could put this in the middle, but it just feels too big. For the whole game, for everything that I do with this game, even if this is a big city of 10,000, this platform is too big. I just don't feel right using that. There's one that's even bigger. There's a small one. There's something with red. What's this? We already used that one. Used that one plenty. Then there are some terminals, which this one I would like. I think this one has a good size. We could put a bridge over here. Make this look pretty. I don't want to elevate everything. I just want to elevate enough for the station. So let's try that again. This one. Why are you fighting me? I don't know what you're fighting me with right now. Let's try that again. F2, so we can see that we're doing something. So we want to get close to this middle line. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Just level up. Good. And having this as the only connection. Sadly, again, I don't think there's a trolley bus connection available for this big station. But it will be fine. We'll just have a continuous... Actually, what am I going to do here? I think we're going to have a continuous connection. Just going back and forth for the citizens that are here. But, Should we or shouldn't we? Should we or shouldn't we? I think it will be fine. So having just this one connect straight into here. Oh, come on. There you go. This one connects straight into here, and having these just go back and forth all the time. That may be fine. Even with a transfer station, that means eventually this is all going to be really full. But I'm also assuming the number of buses that are going to run here that are not worker related should make this possible. So we're just going to assume this will be fine. Okay, let's assume that. Let's get some excavators in here, these big ones. All I want. Assign our fuel guys to that group. Is it this one? Yes. Yes, everything is running around right now, but I also can't find path from garage to building. What now? You can easily go this way. You can go down here. You can, currently the road is not connected everywhere. Yeah, that makes sense. Where is the quickest path of least resistance? Probably out here. Let's do this. Just a little quick road connection. There's one bypass, and here's the other bypass, and that should get us where we need to go. I actually would like to play with that a little more down the road, but for right now, this is going to be fine. Like actual bypasses, use them more often and better when you get to that point. That should be good. Okay, there's that. The city is started. I think this is good. The alternative to that position there would be out here, having another bus come out to this place. And that means this bus route will be a little more busy than the rest. The only problem I have with that is that all of these bus stations only hold about 200 passengers, or 200 people on the station, which is not ideal, but I think it could be fine. Let's see if this guy can reach into the reaches that we need to reach. All the way out here? Nope. All the way here? Nope. All the way here? Nope. Here? Nope. I think that doesn't translate to what the range is. I think that translates to every single... No, excavators are right here. I was thinking that they actually just left and we're saying, okay, we're out of here. So yep. Do this. Up until there is what we can reach. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. We need a little extra. Just a little extra. Otherwise, we cannot really terraform the mountain here, can we? Let's see. Nope, we're here. That's fine. So it's right here where we stop. Interesting. No, that means we can get into the mountain. We just cannot potentially build the whole airport yet. I do have to see, and there's this new tool for measurements. How long is this? This is... I don't care about terrain height. I care about distance. 1,000 meters is what I want. So we can definitely get a full airport in here, but we have to go pretty much close to where the capital is. And the capital wants a really, really close path to the airport, so that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Airport. Yes. Runway. Yes. I want to go from there. Yep. Flatten this out. There you go. That's the spirit. Good job. Proud of you. Green. Wonderful. Go as far as you can. Technically, we only need one runway here. I think more than one runway would be cool. But this is as far as we can terraform, so I have to worry about other things. We could do this cheating with the code. Not cheating code, but with that setting. But I don't like it. I don't like cheating. So what we're going to do instead is build one more construction office out here. Right there. That looks good. Yep, right here. Cool. Get a nice dirty little path out here. We will do something I haven't done in a long time. Will I? No. You don't have to. You can just get a road around the mountain. Yeah, that's much better. I was going to place a really rinky-dinky wood bridge, which is really slow and terrible and would make sense in this area, but I don't want to. I'd much rather terraform this around the mountain. There's a green road and we already connected, so that was easy enough. Let's tell number 9... 5 to go out here. Can't get to it. Well, build a surrounding road somewhere. Or what we have here. Nothing is really connected, so what I really should do is tell these guys, technically tell them build everything that you can reach, but I don't like that. What we're going to do instead is assign all these buildings that are reachable for you. There you go. There you go. You should be reachable now. That should be good. Yeah. We're going to assign all of these guys to whatever they can get to. And then we just have to wait a little bit until they get to that range. That will be fine. It is a lot of road construction that they have assigned now, so there will be a lot more coming. I think, time-wise, it's a good time to say we're going to do the rail next time. There is part of me that thinks maybe I need a better connection to transport and air cargo goods to this area back here. And that's possible. That may happen. That may not happen. As you can see, our nuclear power plant is almost done, so that's something I have to consider next time as well. Get things moving. Actually, I don't want all of this. I care much more about these. and these and all of the other stuff. But it is the overflow, and that's nice. We may just have to delete some of these. We still have way too much in there. Yes, let's set up a couple trucks to export things that we don't actually need, just to be more busy, I guess. One... Not just gonna be one, it's both of these. I want you to just take this and this, because there's way too much that we have here now. I know we imported it at some point, but I'm not just gonna go throw them away. Let's get our money back. There we go. They can go. This is gonna be nice and busy, and will take us to the next time. That's it. Yep. Oh, thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, like, subscribe. I do more. We'll see how much longer this series goes, because things are getting a little easy. And if you know me, that's not quite what I'm after when I play this game. But we're gonna finish this one for sure, and then we'll see what else we need. But let's make it pretty and cool. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye.